just a real quick check-in. We had a good text through. Huh? It was good. I said something I needed to say. Just play it not to make a mistake. That's good. Lose your spot. Line drive, don't risk it. Got any loft, you know, I think another part of it is that's like I said, it's your ball until you have it and only have it. This is one time.
It's harder to do, but you know.
Well, and to me, it's not him. Like, oh, I mean, it's and that's not what it is. He's timid. Yeah. Talk about my son.
Good play by Platte County and also Wyatt Francis to play that one into almost double. Ends up a single. So I don't think we had sound there for a little bit. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you.
Well,
I got to get a new sound crew around here.
Well, this is our third game, like I was saying, in 2 days. Won the doubleheader yesterday. Yep. Wyatt Francis led the game off with a little flare down the left field line for a base hit. It's going to bring in Adam McKnight, followed by Wyatt Mabe. First pitch is going to be fouled just out of play. Wind's blowing out to left field again. It looks like I think they said blowing about 15 to 20 mile an hour. A little bit breezy, not too bad. You get one up in left field, it's going to go anyway. Next pitch to Adams is going to be taken for a strike. It's going to be 0-2 with Wyatt at first. Adam chokes up here with 2 strikes. Boy, that's something we've talked a lot about this year. It's been a little bit different with this team and maybe some in the past. We're not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and we do whatever we can to not strike out.
Yep, we have done a good job of that. I would agree.
With our speed, we're not going to hit into too many double plays. So even if he puts the ball in play to second baseman or whatever, odds of turning 2 are slim. I'm going to jinx him here. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch is on the way. It's going to be taken outside for a ball. That was a really good play by the catcher. Maybe it'd been more luck. Kind of lunged and landed in his
little
glove.
hockey goalie, yeah.
I assume they canceled school and everyone's just watching the game.
National holiday.
2-2 pitch. It's going to be inside for a ball. It's going to be 3-2. I told Coach Hughes last night that we were going to text him during the game, and he said to do it. He said, I'll do it if you – because he wears his watch on his wrist there, and he'll get our text. So before this game's over, I'm going to tell him to bunt or hit and run or something. He said he'll do it. So, and Wyatt is running. Pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. Wyatt's going to have to retreat back to first base. Second baseman is under, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring in Wyatt Mabe. Wyatt Mabe coming up here with Cameron Miller on deck. Looks like by that flag, you say it's blowing out to left.
Yes. Much different than yesterday. We did have some wind there for a while. I thought it was blowing more across the field. This looks like it's blowing out.
First pitch.
Well, I don't think the umpire saw that because he's so tall.
It looked like it was right down the middle. Yeah, maybe he thought it was low, but he's also 7 foot tall. This guy's like the size of a giraffe. He's huge. How tall do you think he is? Well, tall. I won't ask. No.
Hey, everybody's taller than me, so he's tall.
You said it. I didn't. Next pitch is a little bit lower for a ball. Now that one I'll give him. It's going to be 2 balls and no strikes now.
About the same pitch, wasn't it?
Pretty close. Platte County just defeated Columbia Rockbridge. I didn't see a final score
either,
but I know they won. And the 2-0 pitch is going to be lined into right center field. That ball's going to get down. It's going to go to the wall.
We might score a run off
Wyatt Francis is going to come all the way around to first, and he is going to score standing up. And Mabe is on his way to third, and he is going to slide head first, a.k.a. Pete Rose, for a RBI triple. And he I don't know how to explain what they do when they get on bases. I started to try, and then he shot a basketball, and then I don't know how else you explain what else he did, but I know it was an RBI triple, and he dove head first like Pete Rose used to back in the day, almost a belly flop.
That was a good hit right there.
That ball was absolutely smoked.
Yes, it was.
It's going to bring in Cameron Miller now with 1 out, see if we can't add to the lead. The first pitch is going to be taken just outside. This kid does not throw very hard.
No, he doesn't. Throws a lot of junk as well.
I'd say Eagles be in for a good day here. Miller McCoy's on deck. Next pitch is going to be grounded just foul down the third base line as Mabe gets out of the way of that one. But playing Cam just a tad bit shaded to left field, not much. Everybody's pretty straight up. Center fielder's a little bit to left to second base. And the 1-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be taken for a strike. It's going to be 1-2.
Okay, motion to a changeup.
This is, we say it all the time. It's one of those situations. Pretty well anywhere on the infield, it's going to be a hit. Everybody's back. I mean, or not a hit. It's going to be an RBI.
Yep, that's what needs to happen right here. Just hit it on the ground somewhere.
And get ball in play here. Next pitch. Going to be swung on ground to shortstop. That's going to get a run in, and that's going to be out number 2. But an RBI, fielder's choice for Cameron Miller. That's good baseball right there.
Yep.
Love to see it. Gives the Eagles a 2-0 lead now. 2 on, nobody out. See if Miller McCoy can't get something going with 2 outs. He stops and tells McCoy what he's seeing, and he's like, all right, here's what's going. He's going to throw this and this and this, and you're going to hit it down the right field line for a double. I think that's what he told him.
Yep.
We're going to find out if Miller follows through or not.
So when you played baseball, did you want people telling you stuff?
You know, I only played through my freshman year. First pitch going to be flied to left field, and the shortstop left field, and left fielder's going to make the catch for out number 3. Going to the bottom of the first, the Eagles lead Platte County 2-0. Platte County comes to bat in the bottom of the first inning with the Eagles leading this one 2-0. Andrew Larson's getting the start today. Having this game today and 2 more tomorrow. We're going to see several pitchers come through to the mound for the Eagles, and the first pitch is going to be taken for a strike. I know the other kid wasn't throwing very hard, but that pitch looked like it's throwing about 90 miles an hour. Next pitch is going to be taken for a strike. It's going to quickly be 0-2. You know, Cameron Miller throwing 6 innings in that first game yesterday was huge.
Yep, sure was, especially for a rotation moving forward.
Everybody's just, you just have so many games. You're going to go through so many pitchers, so it's good to have one game there. Next pitch, wow. It's going to be a swing and a miss, and that was a sweet changeup for out number 1. Like I said, the Platte County beat Nixa a couple weeks ago. I think it was 5-0, sound about right?
I want to say that's right. I looked it up today, and I cannot remember. 5-0.
They threw their stud.
March 27th.
And there's the first pitch. Is going to be fly to center field. Adam broke it back, and he comes in and makes a running catch for out number 2. I think he just wanted to have some fun on that one.
4 pitches, 2 outs. I'll take it.
This is a kid going to Oral Roberts. I can tell by his thighs and his calves. That dude's jacked.
He can hit a little bit, too.
Yep. He's the one who threw against us last time, and I don't think he gave up a base runner. He only threw 2 or 3 innings. But
I mean, look at the size of his legs.
he's huge. He's not real tall, but yeah.
It doesn't look like there's an ounce of fat on him.
I mean, the exact opposite of us.
Yes.
Literally exact
Yes.
opposite. There's nothing about that kid that's the
It's
same.
the before and after.
And he's got Jordans on, too. Check those out.
Old schools.
Old school Jordans. Those are sweet. Those are sweet. Once again, he's got the shin guard. He's got the sliding glove. He's got the batting gloves. Next pitch is going to be swung on and miss. It's going to be quickly 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I'm telling you what, that changeup, those last 2 he threw,
That one
have
right
been
there.
really good.
That one right there is nasty. You're not going to hit that
That's the
one.
hardest ball to hit in baseball. Looks just like a fastball, and then the bottom drops out of it, and that's dropping 4
Here's
or
the
5 inches.
1-2 pitch is taken outside. 2-2. Yeah, you're correct. That was he's thrown a couple good ones early. It'd be nice to get at least 5 innings here out of the starting pitcher. This is our only game today, but 2 tomorrow. I didn't realize Willard was in this tournament. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
And they
Another one.
There's a swing and a miss. It's going to be 3 up and 3 down. Going to the top of the first inning. Eagles lead this one 2-0. All right, here we go to the top of the second inning. Eagles lead this one 2-0. Grady Oaf leading off for the Eagles. Quick 1-2-3 for Larson in the top of the bottom of the first. First pitch to Grady. It's grounded up, I say up the middle to the shortstop. He's going to get it and throw to first for the out. It's going to be 1 up and 1 down. It's going to be a 6-3 putout. Brings in James Dernberger, followed by Rowan Johnson. My assistant is on the phone putting out fires, I think. As assistant AD, he's quite busy. Brings in James Dernberger, bats from the left side. And the first pitch is going to be swung on grounder right to the first baseman. He fields it. He's going to touch the base for out number 2. It's going to be 2 pitches and 2 outs. In my opinion, this situation where Rowan probably needs to take a pitch here. You don't want to go 3 pitches, 3 outs. Rowan hit his first home run of the season yesterday, and it was a no-doubter. That is for sure. And the first pitch to Rowan takes way high for a ball. I barely held the fort down without you.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's right.
World doesn't stop because we're doing our main job here.
So school does go on when we're not there?
It's falling apart. But
I bet the AD's office is a mess today. You're not there.
Well,
Brand's
your
not
wife's
there.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
she's running the show.
She's probably doing what she can to hold it down, but I'm sure she's struggling without you there.
Yeah.
Why'd you laugh so hard?
Yeah.
2-0 pitch to Rowan is on the way, and it's going to be taken a little bit low for a ball. He does not like that ball down, does he, the umpire?
Like I said, that's a long way from him.
He is. In all seriousness, what do you think? 6 6'7",
At least 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
I mean, he's squatted down. He's as big as Rowan.
That's true. 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike. That's a good point.
I mean, Rowan comes to his, shoulders?
Rowan's a pretty good-sized kid. Yeah, that guy's 8 inches taller than Rowan looks like. Well, those clouds feel good. It's nice out. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Going to be taken low for a ball. Umpire's name is Skip. Just learned that. Coach Hughes just said Skip. Is that Weldy running?
Do you think it's a real name or is that a nickname?
I will find.
What was your nickname that you can say appropriately on air?
I don't know.
Big Red?
I like Skip.
Yeah, Skip is a good one.
I really want to. I will call him Skip the next inning when he comes over here.
Well, like you said,
We'll have a
ask him
conversation.
what he's writing on his hand over there when he comes
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, he came over in between innings and he had a marker, just a pen, and he's writing all over his hand. First pitch, he's going to bunt.
Oh, look at
that
that.
ball's
That's a
going to be
great
absolutely
bunt.
perfect, and he's going to run that out.
That was beautiful.
You couldn't have rolled that one out any better.
Hey, nobody's expecting. We got 2 outs, man on. That's a great call right there. Get
What
the
a
lineup turned over again. Here we go. That was nice.
You couldn't have rolled that one out there.
Did you
any
text him the
better.
bunt right there?
No, I didn't. I'm telling you though, he didn't give him that sign, by the way.
That was good.
Looked to me, that was on his own.
Yep.
It's going to bring in Wyatt Francis now.
Well, if you can bunt it all, and you look at that third baseman right there, and he's back, hey, there's no reason. I mean, that's a long way for the pitcher to run. It's a long throw. You can get it down the line. That's.
Eagles have had a ton of 2-out RBI base hits this year. See if we can't keep that trend rolling. Brings in Wyatt Francis. First pitch is taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes here. See if we can't out on to the 2-0 lead. The Eagles are playing well.
Yeah,
Even
we have been.
Except for the one game against Platte County when it was about 45 degrees and rainy and miserable. Every other game, even if we've lost, we've battled right to the end.
Yep. Yeah, I think we've mentioned it before. I mean, 1 through 9. I mean, just battles. Good. I think we've done a good job getting people's bullpens. We just make it tough on people. In the last couple of games, we've started to put pressure on their defense, making good things happen. That's a sign of a really good team, though, that can kind of adjust to what's going on.
1 ball and 1 strike. Wyatt
There we go.
Francis,
Get
that's
over
going to
his
be a base hit.
That's
That's
gonna
going to
score a
bring
run.
Weldy around to score. That's going to make it 3-0. There's another 2-out RBI for the Eagles. I would love to know if we keep the stat, because I would love to know how many we have compared to other teams.
We have a ton.
Hit it right over the shortstop's head. I think it's the batting gloves I just put on because it seemed to.
I mean, you're just waiting for the call to pinch hit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Staying loose.
People are probably wondering what I'm talking about. I'm wearing batting gloves. I'll tell them this story when we have maybe next inning. Brings in McKnight here with 2 outs and 2 on. Eagles lead 3-0 in top of the second.
We need to get you a helmet.
I think we should wear uniforms.
That would be awesome.
We got to get uniforms.
Meet at the coaches' meeting at the front. You guys need anything? You
The
want
day,
anything?
I'm sure Coach Hughes is going to have us throw out the first pitch. The day it happens, we're wearing uniforms. I'll let you throw the pitch, and I'll be the catcher. But we got to wear our mics. First pitch is taken for a ball. Next one's going to be taken for a strike. Man, that was either a changeup or he don't throw very hard.
No.
Or maybe both.
It was a changeup. It didn't do very much. It just kind of floated in there.
Look where the center fielder is. He's shaded way, way over to left center. There is a massive hole in right center. Going to be 1 ball, 1 strike pitch, and here it is. It's going to be hit
crushed. It's
way. It's foul. It's hit way down the left field line. And, I mean, that just got in on him a little bit. He just couldn't quite keep that one fair.
Yep.
But I'll tell you this much. I'll bet you a pitcher does not come inside on this next one.
No, that was a kind of a floating or a curveball as well.
Look how much he's
Did a
choked
good
up on
job.
this one. He's choked up a couple inches. That ball was hit a long ways.
Yes, it was.
It's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Chokes up on it. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. It's going to be grounded
There we go.
fair, or fast say fair, into left field for a hit. We're going to try to score him, and he's going to stop and run back to third. Adam hit that one right on the. I said fair. It was clearly fair. It was in between short and second. Zane wanted to go. Coach Nimble kind of wanted him to go. I think there's a
Yeah. You know, coaching third's an art right there. You know, he's got to come down with him. I think he was a little bit farther out where the runner had to turn his neck to look at him. It's a fine line, though, because you don't want to get too close where they run into you and you have that instinct to grab them.
That is the difference in Adam this year and last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has done a great job of 2 strikes, choking up, putting the ball in play. That's just not something you see a lot anymore, and I'm glad that our kids are doing it this year. We've talked about it a lot ad nauseum, I'm sure. But
it shows maturity as a hitter. I mean, you know.
It's another 2-out base hit. I mean, this has all started with 2 outs and nobody on.
And you get a conversation from their coach to the mound. I mean, hey, that's just, again, putting pressure on them. Like, just hard outs.
Brings in Wyatt Mabe, and for some reason the center fielder's in left center, and now he's running.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you hit it over here last time.
He is now kind of straight up. He hit it right center last time, went to the wall for an RBI triple. He's kind of playing a little bit more straight up this time. But he just doesn't throw very hard. I'm sure everybody's going to pull him a lot. First pitch to Mabe is a ball. Here's the next pitch, and it's inside for ball, and the catcher or the umpire makes a great stop because it hits off his shin.
Yeah, he did.
That would have been a run for the Eagles.
Did he lift the wrong leg up? Because I think he did. He hit that one leg and lifted the other one up.
Well, he tried to lift his right leg, didn't he?
I think it takes a little while to lift those stilts up.
Stilts. Anyone taller than 6 foot to you think is huge, don't you?
Absolutely. See?
See, now he had a good look at that one. That pitch was a little up.
It's going to be so strike zone small.
It's going to be 3-0. I don't usually say take, but with them loaded here, you got to take a strike, don't you?
Absolutely.
See if we can't get it.
He's struggling on the mound a little bit. Throw strikes.
Pitcher comes set. 3-0 pitch is going to be taken away inside for a ball. It's going to be that's I believe 6 straight runners to reach base with nobody or 2 outs and nobody on. It's going to make it. Is that right? 4. I think it's 4-0. Yep. Brings in Cameron Miller now. Base is still loaded. That center fielder is literally just running
back and forth,
left center to right center because our lineup is right hand, left hand. He may have to come out because he's exhausted.
Didn't know he signed up for cross country.
Now he's shaded left center. First pitch to Cameron's going to be taken, you think, up or in?
I thought it was up. Maybe up and in. It was pretty close to his hands there.
I didn't think I'd have time to tell a story about my batting gloves, but we keep batting. Over 2 outs, I keep waiting for it to stop. But next pitch is taken down for a ball. It's going to be 2-0. No, I'm wearing these batting gloves. I'm watching the World Series with Coach Hughes a couple years ago. Aaron Judge is batting for the Yankees, and he had on these batting gloves. I said, man, those are sweet. Well, he remembered me saying that, and he bought them for me for Christmas. So obviously I don't play anymore, but these are really sweet. And Adam told me at school that he wanted to wear them for a game, so I gave them to him yesterday, and he never used them to bat. So I told him today, I said, I need to get these back, need to put them to use. So I'm sitting here in batting gloves. People say, why are you wearing them? I'm like, why not?
Yep.
They're awesome. They're pretty sweet. They're Jordans.
Yep.
Turquoise and greenish and teal. It's going to be 3 balls and no strikes now to Cam. And I'm
going to see the bullpen over here. I know it's a mile away. Can you see it? There's an umbrella in my way.
The other somebody warming up. 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike. We say it all the time. He just ran out pitching in these tournaments. Yep. You find out what your bullpen's like in a hurry.
Well, I feel like we've had to do that already this year with 7 games a week.
Last week we only had 2.
Yep.
So came into this one pretty fresh. And the next pitch is going to be swung on and fouled down the left field line. It's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes now.
Runners moving.
As Mike Shannon used to say, the prettiest. I can't remember if Mike Shannon or Jack Buck said the prettiest play in baseball. Bases loaded with 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. So everybody's running. Anything in the outfield is going to score at least 2. If it gets in the gap with Mabe speed at first, I can assure you he's scoring. Pitcher comes set and the runners go, and here it is. It's going to be taken inside for a ball. It's going to be another RBI walk. It's going to make it 5-0. We put so much pressure on the pitchers.
Surely we're going to get a new pitcher here. I don't know.
Well, this kid is looking at dugout like, I don't know, Coach. Will you please take me out? Coach, I'm not doing good here. So Coach Hughes tells Miller here one spot. I think he's saying
be a little bit more patient.
Being a little bit more patient because he's struggling. But on the other hand, he's going to throw one right down the middle. He's going to have to at some point. Here we go. 2 outs. Bases loaded, and the first pitch to Miller. Oh, was right down the middle.
I think that was the one he was looking for. I don't know.
He just looked at Coach. No, he didn't. I was going to say something smart aleck, but people would believe me. He didn't do anything. It's going to be 0-1 here. I'd love to see him hit one down the right field line like he did last night. And the 0-1 pitch taken away for a ball. Just seemed like we're here 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
I don't know. We didn't get bed about 11:30 or. I had to go to Shakespeare's to get 15 pizzas. And as you know, downtown, it's really busy. The 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. It's going to be taken inside. It's going to the backstop. It bounces straight back to the catcher, and he's going to be safe at home. Really good slide. Great slide. Adam just snuck in. The catcher dove a little bit to the outside of the back half of the plate. Adam dove on the inside of the plate, just snuck his hand in, and their catcher, and they're looking for something. I don't know if it's his. I don't know.
An earbud.
Oh no, it's his catcher's gear. His clip came off his legging.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
It disappeared. Might be inside.
It could be inside of
Yep.
his shin guard, and if I don't know, go yell at him. Tell him.
They'll skip.
So we've got Coach Hughes. Why is their coach not looking?
He doesn't care.
It's
right?
Coach Hughes. Their coach is just sitting over there watching Coach Hughes and everyone looking for it, and they're both sitting there. He's taking off his shin guard now.
It was on the clip still. Just the
Got
cord
it.
came undone.
He didn't see it. Maybe their coach knows they're all along. It's like, I'll let them figure it out.
That bucket's comfortable. He's not sitting on the bucket, I guess.
No, the other one is. Yeah, they never moved. That was a really good slide by Adam.
Yes, it was.
Like I said, he slid to the inside, and that's just athleticism. He's getting his catcher's gear all back on, or he's trying to work it out. No, so I go Shakespeare's. I had to order 15 pizzas. As you know, it's crowded. I'm in my truck, so I can't really parallel park anywhere. I parked 3 blocks away in a dry cleaner's. Said if they get caught, my truck's getting towed. I didn't have a choice. So I have to make 3 trips with 5 large pizzas each time. And I didn't tell you, I asked them to help me.
And they said no.
They wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then they wanted a tip on the thing, and I'm like,
No.
0. Like, are you kidding? 3. So last time I'm going, there's people everywhere. There's a bar right across there, and they're like, there goes the pizza guy again. Just kind of shake my head. Like, it's embarrassing. I'm running with. Anyway. All right, we're back here. 2 balls and 1 strike to Miller. Second and third for the Eagles with 2 outs. The Eagles lead this one 5-0 in top of the second inning. Next pitch is taken outside. It's going to be 3-1 to Miller. Grady Oaf is on deck. We've been batting a long time with 2 outs and nobody on.
Yes, we have.
Or since there was 2 outs and nobody on. First 2 guys got out in 2 pitches. It's 2 pitches, 2 outs, and he's thrown 47 more pitches, it seems like. Next pitch is taken outside. Oh, my goodness. He called that a strike.
Yes, he did.
That wasn't like.
That was low and out.
And knowing Miller's not one to show up an umpire. He threw his bat because it literally wasn't even close, and he called it a strike. He wanted to hit anyway.
Yeah.
Are you going to yell at the umpire in between innings when he comes over here? It'd be bad for a supervisor to get, or live streamer to get kicked out. 3 ball, 2 strike pitch to Miller's on the way. Going to be swung. It's going to be a little flare to center field. And that ball is going to get down. That's going to be he is going to go to first. He's going to go to second base. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Miller McCoy. I meant to say he's rounding first. Hey, now isn't he glad he called that a strike now?
Yeah, hey, get 2 RBIs out
Gets
of the
2
deal.
RBIs, a double out of that. And there's an elderly. No, I won't say it. I almost said it. That don't sound good.
Is he lost?
You said it. There's a fan on the field. You're going to the mound. And he takes the ball, and that kid's like, thank you, Coach. I've never been more excited to come out of a game. I really hate pitching against the Eagles because they're absolutely killing me out here. The coach is consoling him, and he's walking off.
All right.
Well, we'll be right back. All right, Eagles are still batting in the top of the second after the pitching change. Eagles lead this 8-0 after Miller McCoy's 2 RBI double brings in Grady Oaf. See if he can't keep the train rolling. Well, we said it a long time ago. The amount of 2 out RBIs we've had this year is unbelievable. And this inning,
six of them this inning.
well, one of them scored on we've got
yeah.
a couple of them walked in, another was on a wild pitch, but yeah, we've had several. First pitch to Grady is high for a ball. And the next pitch is going to be taken for a strike. I hate to talk about food because everybody gives us a hard time, but my stomach is growling. I will be going to get a hamburger.
You just ate a hamburger, didn't you?
No, I said I'm going to go get one in a little bit. The smell of that.
That reminds me. How's your blood pressure this morning? You said you
Stop talking about my blood pressure. You're going to stress my wife out. Next pitch is taken high for a ball. It's 2-1. It's probably not good.
Yeah. You got to get a travel one. Maybe we have some donations.
Travel
blood pressure machine.
We got another suitcase. What's that? It's our blood pressure machine. We have our whole.
We can stop by Walmart. Don't they have those free blood pressure machines there?
You put your arm, squeeze your arm so tight you can't feel your arm anymore.
Grady's
going to hit a little looper, and second baseman's going to make the catch. At the end of the top of the second inning, after Eagles score 6, it is 8-0 Nixa. Going to the bottom of the second, Eagles lead Platte County here 8-0 after scoring 6 in the top of the first after there were 2 outs and nobody on. Seems like about 45 minutes since Larson was on the mound, and here's the first pitch.
Man, that's a good pitch.
Tell you what, he looks really good on the mound.
That ball is moving like crazy.
Be nice to get, like I said earlier, at least 5 innings out of him. 2 more tomorrow. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. No, like Coach Hughes told me this morning, I didn't know Willard's in this tournament. Yeah. And they went undefeated yesterday, too, he said.
Did they?
Yeah. I said, well, that'd be something. Both drive all the way up here and have a rematch.
Have to play each other. Wonder who they play today.
Someone decent. Yesterday, he said their bracket didn't seem.
Ooh, that's a good pitch, too.
0-2 pitch, going to be called strike. Yeah, they beat Smith Cotton like 21-4 or something. They play someone today, he says, pretty good, so. Willard's.
I haven't seen I saw that we have 2 games tomorrow, depending on where we land.
We play 2 no matter what.
Yep.
Now, the timing is the only thing. Time we play is the only thing up there. I thought he said championship was like 6.
Yep, that'd be late night.
Be a late night. And if we win it, we expect a victory parade.
Absolutely, when we come home. Yeah. Probably everybody needs to be at the junior high when we get there.
That's a good point.
Signs.
Yeah. Next pitch is grounded to May. Backhand stop. He's going to make the play. He makes that look so easy.
Yep.
That ball was hit well. He backhanded it and threw to first. I say it all the time. He is a really good athlete.
He is. Exceptional baseball player, really good football player.
And he's a nut.
Yeah.
And I say that in a positive way. He is a character.
He adds life to the dugout.
He what?
He adds life to the dugout.
And his mom's listening, and I guarantee you she would agree. He's a nut in a good way.
Man, you see that batter Take a step back.
He thought that was going to hit him. Ended up a strike. It's quickly 2 up and 2 down. And the next pitch is a called strike. It's 0-1 here to the batter, and the next pitch is going to be taken for a strike.
Same thing
He is
again.
just pumping. That kid, you made me
bailing out.
scared.
I don't know.
Did you ever bat against someone where you're like, I'd rather not
I
be
remember.
up here?
Well, I remember going from
0-2 pitch is swung on a miss. And
Tag him. Tag him.
gets away from Rowan, but he makes
There
the
we
throw
go.
to first. We'll get back to that story in a
Yep.
second. At the end of 2 innings, Eagles lead 8-0. All right, here we go to the top of the third. Eagles lead this one 8-0, and Larson looks dynamite on the
He
mound.
looks pretty good. You keep that going. Like you said, get at least 5 innings out of him. That would be
Would be nice.
big for tomorrow.
Get a run rule. You really save your pitching.
Yep.
See if we can keep piling on here. James Durnberger, followed by Rowan Johnson. The umpire, I said he was writing on his hand earlier. I was curious what he was doing, and I asked him. Did you hear his answer? He said he was writing down the catcher's name so he remembers them. That's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
And then
I
you
think we were talking about, I forget, what's your name? Okay. 2 seconds later, 10 seconds. No, not a chance.
No clue. The 2-0 pitch is taken a little bit low for for a ball.
That was
He
about
does-
the same pitch.
He does not like that ball down.
3-0, right?
3-0 pitch is on the way. It's going to be taken for a strike.
The scoreboard operator has fallen
He
asleep.
has fallen asleep. He has 0 balls and 0 strikes. It is 3-1. I like the ladder you have to climb. There's a literal ladder. Ooh, he likes that ball up.
Yeah, he does.
3-1 pitch is a strike at his neck. It's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes. Okay, maybe not his neck. That's probably a little bit of exaggeration, but he definitely likes it more
It's
up
the
than down.
umpire's waist. So, I
Yep.
mean,
His waist. Yeah, the batter's neck and his waist. It's going to be a leadoff walk. It's going to bring in Rowan Johnson. Be nice to pile on a few more here.
as a pitching coach, it's frustrating. You come in, you bring guys in, and they just cannot throw strikes. That's very frustrating.
Coach Hughes is giving signs here.
Hey, good time to bunt right here. At least make them think
What's your
we are.
prediction?
We're not bunting.
I think nothing is on. If I'm watching his mannerisms, I think nothing's on here.
Nope.
I don't think we're stealing or bunting or nothing.
That was just to make sure they knew
Yep.
we could do something.
Yep, and nothing was on. 1 ball. Just gives signs every once in a while. Rowan looked at him and he said attack. He just hit it over the fence. Boy, he sure did yesterday. Next pitch is taken for a strike. Could be 1-1. His batting gloves are getting hot. My hands are sweating. That's the price you pay.
That is the price you pay.
It's 1-1 to Rowan. And the next pitch is going to be swung on miss. That looked like a changeup. He was way out in front of that one.
Yep. Some type of off speed. It might have been a curveball, but it was not very fast. Either way. A good 2-strike hitter right here. My guess is something on the outside corner.
1 ball and 2 strikes here. He chokes up a little bit on the bat. It's going to be way high for a ball, which would have been, like you said, to the umpire's waist. That's when he stands. That pitch is about 6 feet high to anyone else. This would be a good pitch to run on if you wanted to. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. It's going to be taken for a strike 3. It's going to be the first
pitch.
out of the inning.
Yep.
It's going to bring in Zane Stewart now with 1 out. Wyatt Francis on deck.
Hey, Zane got us started last time with a bunt down third base line. Third baseman remembers. He's starting to move forward. I can see Stewie get a hold of one right here. I think his power is what, left center?
Stu Dog definitely has some power. He's got the Franklin batting gloves. Old school. I like it.
Oof.
That pitch was...
It was down and in pretty far.
I don't want to be those announcers that complain all the time about, or the live stream guys that complain all the time about umpires, but whew, he's all over the place. The 0-1 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be taken just outside for a ball.
Well, we don't know what the barometric pressure is up by his head.
That's a good
So
point.
it could be an effect in his strike zone.
That's a good point. I don't know.
It's different than down here.
I'd like to know if the camera can tell just how tall this fella is. And the 1-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be swinging a miss. I was thinking today about
He kind of had to swing at that, didn't he?
it bounced. What do you mean?
Well, kind of forced him. I mean, it broke.
Maybe.
That came in about the same location the first one did.
And the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch is taken just down and away. It's going to run the count to 2-2. Once again, this is still one of my favorite counts to run on because more than likely he's swinging the bat right here.
We haven't really seen a motion from Durnberger, and his lead is not great.
He's bouncing around. Here's the pitch. It's going to be way high for a ball. Full count. Coach Hughes is looking at him, gives him the shake of the head, yes. And to me, that means you're running. What do you think?
No.
You say no?
I say no.
I say he's running on this 3-2 pitch.
What the green light is. That's really what we need to know.
We need to like bet a hamburger on it or something. And there he goes. And that's going to be a line drive right at the second baseman, and that's going to be a out on the catch. And that's going to be a tag for the third out of the
might have been a
inning.
base hit if he wasn't going. What do you
Maybe.
think?
Maybe. I want that hamburger since he was running. Give me ketchup mustard. We'll be back in just a second. All right, going to the bottom of the third. Eagles lead Platte County 8-0, and the guy running the music has not turned it off yet as we're about ready to make the first pitch. And we're going to go ahead and pitch, and got music going.
Good
And they
soundtrack.
just turned it
It's like the NBA here.
First pitch is going to be fouled just out of play. I really wish I could get you to do a game on top of the dugout here. It's the perfect spot to do it. I will do it. That'd be classic. You're afraid to take one off the dome?
Absolutely.
See, we could have caught that one. Landed around top of the dugout. It wasn't hit hard. The 0-1 pitch is going to be a strike. It's going to quickly be 0-2. Our press box guy, I think he's just giving up on doing the scoreboard?
He's probably kids in school. Was like, hey, you want to go do this? Yes, I do.
No, is it? Well, the 2 pitch is going to be grounded to Miller McCoy at second base. He scoops and throws the first for the 4-3 putout, first out of the inning.
That was a good pitch, too. Jammed him.
These clouds are awesome.
Yeah,
Feels
it is nice.
great
Nice
out
breeze. Somehow I'm finding a way to sweat still, but
here. Well, these seats are not, I mean, they're pretty warm. This is a big kid here. First pitch is taken outside for a ball.
I think the last time we played them, they had a couple who commented on how big their kids were. They been very successful in baseball and football in the last couple of years.
I was saying, I was told earlier that a lot of Kansas City schools are letting out early due to
what I
severe
heard.
storms. They're saying it's going to get pretty bad up here tonight.
I don't know if I've ever heard of a school getting out
I don't either.
due to maybe a storm.
I think they're saying it's supposed to be pretty bad.
Now, snow, I can,
Well,
sometimes
obviously.
you make a bad call, but hey, you don't want to get stuck there. But a storm, I don't know. I mean, you just wait for the 15 minutes for it to go by, and then you release them. Plus, most schools now have, a FEMA shelter.
Chairman, you can never be too safe with kids'
I
lives.
know.
I mean, these are precious cargo we're talking
I
about.
would agree.
What's
I
wrong
would
with
agree.
you? Back in the day, we were saying, well, it is 3. I think it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. They've
It's
given
either
up
2
on
and 2 or 3 and 2. I don't.
They've
I
given
don't
up.
know.
Well, let's see what this one is, but I think the 3-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be taken for a strike 3. It's going to be out number 2. Back in the day when I was younger, I don't know about you, but we would do our tornado drill, and we would take our book and put it over our head in the hall. As if,
Yep.
I mean,
Never, that's, or sitting underneath the desk that would collapse on you.
yeah.
I did grow up in Florida. Now we got out if a hurricane was coming, because that's going to be a day or two event of it going
We're
through.
proud of school for a couple.
Well, we were out a couple weeks, flooding and stuff like that, and also our classrooms. When you walked outside of your classroom, you were outside. It wasn't inside, so your door was directly to the outside.
I think it's 0-2 here.
It is 0-2.
Quickly 0-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. The 0-2 pitch. Just got a text saying they're in Kansas City and said all everybody's talking about is the weather.
Yep.
So they're saying it's going to get pretty bad here tonight too. I think it's Springfield area. We're supposed to get some storms. I don't know if it's going to be as bad. Next pitch is swung on and missed. That's going to be 9 up and 9 down for Mr. Larson at the end of 3 innings. The Eagles lead this one 8-0. think we need to keep our mic rolling in between
we're
innings.
having some interesting conversations.
So we're talking about how tall the umpire is. His name, first off, is Skip. And he came over here, and I just asked him how tall he was. He said he is 6'7". I said, can you please never say 6'7" again? And he says he's legitimately 6'7".
Yeah, well, he didn't say 6'7". He goes, a real 6'7".
Yeah. So the kids were giving him a hard time. He looks taller than that to me. Maybe we're all just short.
Oh,
Eagles lead this one 8-0 in the top of the fourth inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Wyatt Francis, who fouls one down the right field line, followed by Adam McKnight and Wyatt Mabe. Well, I don't know. I still get the shakes thinking about all those times I used to umpire on a Saturday, trying to make money before I was married and while I was married, and I would literally work like 8 or 9 straight games.
Yeah.
It would be 100 degrees outside. It was miserable.
Yep.
You get paid, I don't know, $15, $20 a game. I'd go home with $60 and feel like I was rich. Ugh. Did it for years.
Yep. That was good money.
Well, it was.
Didn't
of course,
have to work every day.
well, gas. The least I remember in gas was I remember getting gas at 79 cents.
Yep.
It's the least I remember as a kid it being a lot less than that, but I remember getting it when I was 16. I'd put in $2 and go for 2 weeks.
Yep.
I had a little bitty car. I told you it got great gas mileage.
Is it 3-0, 3-1?
3-2.
Oh, it's
I think he
3-2.
said 3-2. I
I
think.
couldn't see the other hand.
No, I think it's 3-2. It could be 3-1, but it's 3 and something.
Who do I complain to?
Here's the
about
next
this
pitch.
scoreboard?
It's going to be. It was 3-1
3-1.
because now it's 3-2.
Yep.
Full count here. Nobody on. Leadoff hitter Wyatt Francis up for Eagles lead this one 8-0 in the top of the fourth. See if we can't keep piling on some runs. Adam McKnight on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. It's going to be swung on and missed for out number 1. Catcher almost acts shocked.
Yep.
Like he caught that one and just sat there. I don't know if or maybe he was waiting for him to move before he threw it around the horn. Why do you think the umpire wears that on his wrist? For the same reason I'm wearing batting gloves?
I don't know.
There's no reason?
Do you think? Because I think does he have it on both wrists? He might be
Yeah.
keeping the count on it.
No, see, it goes down his hand.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Ball 1, ball 2, ball 3.
You think?
I do.
Well, let's see if he.
Yep.
You're right. Yep. Interesting. I don't think I've ever
Instead
seen
of a
that.
clicker. Well, those are usually used on what, football referees to know the down.
I never knew that's what they did for. Adam McKnight
Oh,
hits
that's
one to
gone.
left center field, and that ball is going to be a home run. I think that's home run number 3 for
Hey,
Adam.
you didn't say your catchphase. What was it?
Adios,
There
amigos.
you go.
Adios, amigos. I'll tell you what, when he hits them, look at
There's
the
no doubter.
pitcher
Yeah.
smiling. The pitcher's
Yeah.
laughing. He's like, I just gave up a home run Division I athlete. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That ball was
It's a story I
crushed.
can tell my kids is what I can do.
Yeah. Oh, and we got the celebration. We've got to do something cool like that.
Yeah.
Like we just sit here and watch.
Hey, so the shirts we're making on the back of it, it needs to say "Adios amigos" on the back
Adios.
of it. Love it, love it. Hey, we can get El Puente to sponsor us now. We're on it. Hey, we put it on there. Just once a week, we get free King burritos. Not only the tech crew, I'm also the marketing department.
That's pretty fun. What's the count? I don't even know. They don't put it up
I
there.
think it was a ball.
That's so funny. Freaking burritos. Next pitch is going to be lined. Oh, just off the shortstop's glove. That dude jumped about. What is his vertical?
I don't know. It was pretty good.
Oh, I'm probably the only person that thought it was that funny. Probably like, really wasn't that funny. Oh,
Let me get Trisha on that. Well, I'm not-
yeah. You could shoot her a text. Adios. That ball Adam hit was absolutely killed. And then May followed with a line drive. And I'm telling you, the shortstop, there is no telling what his vertical is. There's a
It
reason
was
why
pretty
he's
impressive. Absolutely.
such a good athlete.
That's a base hit easily.
Oh.
Maybe gets in the gap for some other people. He timed it perfectly.
Just tipped off his glove. If he doesn't tip it, though, it's also going to the left center gap, but nobody else touches that ball. Next pitch to Cameron is taken a little bit low. The umpire is shaking his head like, no, no, no. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now. Eagles now lead this one. I got to do math up there. So 2, carry the 6, fix 1. It's 9-0. Maves at first with 1 out. I had a text making fun of us about our old people stories. Which old people story did we tell?
Oh, you were.
Which one?
The pitching coach came out.
I don't think that's what he said old people stories, I think is what he meant. Like some of our stories are, I don't even know. Cameron Miller hits one, and that may go over the scoreboard. It hit the scoreboard. That ball. Oh, hold on. Adios, amigos.
Hey, we're going to get a plug-in for our
shout out to El Puente. King Burritos on Monday. Free for live stream.
There you go. There you go. 50% off King Burritos.
It's free for us. That ball was...
That was crushed.
We got another celebration. That ball was... I tell you what, and now that the old fella's coming back out there, and he's like, all right, listen... You need to stop throwing that pitch down and in. Look at him laughing. They're all up there laughing. I think they're saying that ball was hit as far as the other one. Look at him. One kid's covering his mouth with his glove. Sam, the third.
What did he say? Like, yep, hey, hit that ball good. Wonder if they had a movie on that flight.
Man, that was a good one. He's got his hands on his hip talking. The third baseman had the glove over his mouth laughing. Boy, I tell you what, those 2 home runs were absolutely crushed. Oh, they're making fun because it's talking about gas prices. Pitching coach is walking off. There's so many things that go to my head when he's walking off, and I'm just not going to say it. I'm just not going to do it. But it is now, let's see, 2, 6, 1 to 3, carries 11 to Trevin, fingers 11. 11. I went to Hillcrest.
Did you take your shoes off for that one?
I think that's how many titles. Bill Russell. Bill Russell had 11 titles, and I think 13 or 14 years or something crazy with Celtics. Back then, of course, there was only like 4 teams. They played the same team every year, it seemed like. I was not alive.
Was that the ABA?
No, I don't even know. It was a long time ago. There wasn't very many teams, though. Miller McCoy's coming to bat now. There's a lot of expectations on him after a couple of those last bombs. I think it's the batting gloves. I put those suckers on.
They're never coming off now.
Yep. It's 11-0. Still just 1 out. The Eagles are batting in the 4th. Next pitch is going to be taken just outside for a ball. I love that umpire. He shakes his head so everyone knows. No, no, no. Our offense is flat out rolling. Every person is hitting the ball, too.
Yep.
The next pitch to Miller is going to be fouled down the first base line.
It's an odd 2-0 curveball, wasn't it?
I think at this point he's just searching and hoping the next guy doesn't hit it over the other. What did they say? Why is everybody laughing?
I have no idea.
Somebody dugout said something, and they're all hysterically laughing. We missed it. I think it's 2-1. Here's the next pitch. It's going to be taken for a strike. It's going to be 2-2. These basketball guys have to do everything around here.
Yeah.
Both of them hit a bomb this inning. 2-2 pitch. Check swing and. Well, how do you? What? Hold on a second. I have never in my entire life seen what just happened. We have a left-handed batter. They appealed the check swing to the first base umpire, and he rung him up. I have never seen that in my life.
I don't think he went either.
That's unbelievable. Why does he even appeal that as the home plate umpire? You've got to say safe as the first base umpire. There's no way. Like I said, I umpired for many, many years. I have never seen that. And that was your son.
Yeah.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I don't think he went. Did you think so?
It was 50-50, but it's not even the fact that he rung him. There's no way he can see. It'd be like having a right-handed batter and appealing to a third base umpire.
Yep.
There's no chance he saw that. I think that was an 11-0 ring-up is what it was.
Yep.
Next pitch is going to be, well, booted. Third baseman wanted no part of that one.
He did not. He had plenty of time to get in front
He
of it,
had
too.
plenty of time to get in front of it, and he decided to backhand it, and it was an Olay. It's going to be, I would say, E5. I don't know. I'm not scoring. So,
No.
is there 2 outs or there's just one?
Miller got out. Who led off the
I
inning?
think that's
Yeah, we all got on. I
Wyatt
think
Francis.
then-
Oh, yeah, and then Adam hit a 2-run
no,
homer.
there's 2 outs.
Is there 2 outs?
Yep.
Who got the out?
I think it was Wyatt Francis.
Adams. Oh, yeah, because Adams is solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're right. I think the scoreboard's not up there. That's why we're having trouble. Brings in James
says
Dirtberger.
one.
It says 1 out, but it
Oh.
also says no balls and no strikes.
That's a
So
good point. That's a good point.
I think Cam's was a 2-run homer.
I believe that. Yeah, Mabe was on.
Yeah, Wyatt, I think. Yeah, Wyatt would have had to have made it out because we'd have one more run. We sound like Dumb and Dumber. We're having a conversation to each other on the mic. I think there's 2 outs with Grady at first base now. The Eagles lead this one 11-0 in the 4th. And the next pitch is going to be taken inside for a ball. I still can't get over I've never seen that before. To appeal, I blame both of them, actually. Home plate umpire shouldn't even appeal it. And if he does, it should automatically be a safe call. It would have to be just so obvious. But obviously it was not. That's going to be a walk. It's going to be 2 on and 2 out. It has to be 2 outs. Rowan had his gear on.
Yep.
Brings in Rowan Johnson now. And the first pitch to Rowan with 2 on, 2 out. Ouch. Oh, it's going to be strike 1 to Rowan. Oh, now they got 2 outs up there. He gave up on the balls and strikes, so next pitch is going to be just a little bit low. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got a couple more on right here. Rowan's going to get something to hit.
15 after 3 would be amazing. Because we don't get paid by the hour.
No, we do
so
not.
it doesn't matter.
Nope.
We need an agent. We need to negotiate. If our agent can get us even $1, it's more than what we're making right now. Maybe Leo will give us freaking set. Well, we don't do home games. We may not be doing road games anymore after this week, from what I'm told.
2-2.
2-2. 2-2 to Rowan here. 2 on, 2 out. See if we can get our 2 out hit. Well, that scoreboards get harder to see when that sun comes out.
Yes, it is.
I got to stop talking about it. It's 11-0. Next pitch. It's going to be grounded to the third
Stop.
baseman. He is going to tag the runner
Missed him.
going to third. That's going to be out number 3. Platte County's coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th. It's 11-0 Nixa. All right, we're now going to the bottom of the fourth with the Eagles leading Platte County 11-0. Larson's still on the mound. Platte County's back to the top of the order. Adam in center is shaded to right center just a tad. And the first pitch is going to be a changeup, swing and a miss. Boy, that thing is nasty today.
It is nasty.
They have not quite figured it out yet. And he throw that fastball after that changeup. It looks like it's 100 mile an hour. And the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be to the backstop. It's going to run the count 1-1. Lost my assistant for a couple minutes. He's on the phone. Next pitch is going to be grounded fair down the first base line. Grady Oaf gets to it, steps on first for the first out of the inning. Pitch count is extremely low so far for Larson. And the first pitch with one out, nobody on, is swung on and fouled straight back. Another changeup to lead him off, and he just barely nicked it. It's nice to be able to throw your changeup and fastball both for strikes at any time in the count. Andrew is pitching well. The 0-1 pitch is a little bit inside, runs the count to 1-1. Next pitch is taken for a strike on the outer half. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes here to the number 2 hitter. And the 1-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. Threw a curveball. It was up, and he took a pretty feeble swing at that one. It's going to be 2 up and 2 down. That brings in shortstop, the Oral Roberts commit. Don't know his name. I forgot, and don't have a lineup. Doesn't matter. But there is 2 outs and nobody on. Eagles lead this one 11-0 in the bottom of the fourth. And the first pitch is going to be a swing and a miss way out in front. Batter steps out, takes a deep breath. Kind of like, I don't have a clue where that pitch was because he wasn't even close. And the 0-1 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be a called strike. He's got him guessing now that you're back. He's guessing. He's throwing that changeup and the fastball.
He's going to get it again. Let's see what he does with it.
Which one? The fastball?
Changeup.
I hope. I don't want that fastball down the middle again. The 0-2 pitch, he sets up away. It's a changeup, and it's grounded to Mabe at third. He takes a step back, fields it, throws the first for the fight, and it's going to be thrown away. And I say thrown away. I don't know who you're giving that error to. I don't know if it's
I
what do you think?
I think it's third. He had to come way off the bag there. I think Grady did all he could to reach for that.
I think you're right. Grady had been about 2 inches taller, maybe a little bit. He reached as far as he could.
If he'd have been Skip's height, we would have had it. That kid can flat move, too.
He can move. That's the first base runner of the game. Mabe did the hard part. He made a pretty good play. Had to go back a little bit on that one. His momentum was going a little bit towards left field when he threw it. Just sort of a little bit offline. That wind is really picking up. It is blowing straight out to left field. Look at that flag.
It's moving.
First pitch is a strike, and Rowan's going to the mound. Not sure what he wants to talk to him about. Maybe he got crossed up, but that wind is blowing 30 mile an hour straight to left. The flagpole is moving. You get one up in the air right now. That's Platte County's first base runner. Made a good pitch. Fooled him a little bit. Next pitch
Didn't
is
hit it real
fouled
hard.
straight back. No, he did not hit it real hard. It was kind of it was an in-betweener for maybe
he
the
had
third.
to take a step back.
Had to take a step back.
The kid's speed, he had to maybe speed up a little bit.
Kind of just, threw him off a little. He'll be the first to tell you that he's got to make that
Yeah,
play, though,
yeah.
knowing him. He plays a really good third base. 0-2 pitch, sets up inside, and it's a swing and a miss for out number 3
Man,
at
he is
the end
making him
of
look
4
silly.
innings. The Eagles lead this one 11-0. All right, going to the top of the 5th inning with Nixa leading this game 11-0, and this is our 4th pitcher on the day. Got a lefty. First pitch is going to be grounded deep into short, and he is going to throw to first, and that's going to be a really good play for out number 1. It's a good play by the first baseman, too. That was deep in the hole.
That's when you know you got a gun. He just took his time and
He literally
chucked it over there.
He made that look really easy.
Yes, he did. To have another insurance run here.
An insurance run?
Yeah.
It's 11-0.
That's all right.
I mean, insurance run. Okay, insurance
Never
run.
going to have too much.
Maybe if it's 2-0.
No, insurance.
Insurance. We need 12, not 11, 12. I like your thinking. Adam's getting another chance to bat here. I want another bomb. I got to work on my call. Oh, people are going to show up on Monday and say, "Do we get free King burritos?" They're like, "What are you talking about?"
We could probably strike a deal. Maybe not free King burritos. Maybe free chips and salsa.
Free
We can make
chips
that happen.
and free chips. I'll make a phone call. Free chips and salsa.
I mean, it means nothing for them because you already get free chips and salsa. So, I mean, it's a good deal. Let's just go ahead and tell everybody. You get free chips and salsa on Monday.
free chips and salsa. Oh,
Free chips and salsa with every meal at El Puente.
if we hit a home,
courtely of
only if we hit a home run and we've hit 2.
our live stream.
Since we've hit 2, I think we should get free on Monday and Tuesday. It's one extra day. The thing about wearing these bag gloves is I can't use my phone. I can't swipe. So I have to take them off. So it's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Wyatt Mabe. And it brings in Adam McKnight, who hit a tank on the first one. I think it was just so funny how the pitcher was laughing. Like they thought it was great. It's like, that was awesome. If you're going to give up a home run, give up a bomb, you know. And the center fielder, his back may be scraping, he may be 5 feet in front of the fence. I won't give him that much. The left fielder, he may literally, and that ball is hit an absolute, wait. Adios, amigos!
Hey, that's free chips and salsa Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Free salsa and chips at El Puente on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Woo! Give me some of that. I couldn't have worked out any better. Thank you, Adam McKnight. Yes. Oh, and celebration coming. Here we go. Oh, yes. That was amazing. That was awesome. Oh, that's classic. That is classic. And the guy's going to the mound again.
Some of the best things you've heard.
Hold on a second. He told everyone to stay at their position, and the pitcher is smiling.
You think
he's smiling?
Tell him that there's free chips and salsa down at Nixa on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
The kid was smiling. He's walking out. He's got his hands on his hips. He kind of looked like he's chewing on him a little. I don't know. He's looking at his wristband. I think he's saying, "You threw the wrong pitch." His hands are now in the air. Palms are up. Kind of like, okay, I told you not to throw that pitch there. That was classic. That could not have worked out any better. Oh, I felt like a soccer, and they go, "Go!" That was awesome. Man, that ball, that was almost directly over the 408 sign.
Yes, it was.
It was really close. Well, the guy gave his pitcher a thumbs up, and he is now jogging back. I think he's the only one that, like the other coaches, kind of sit over there, looked miserable. Guy's staying with it. I'll give him that.
Yep.
There's one out and nobody on. Hold on. Let me add all this up. So 2, 6 is 8. It's a lot.
5,
Let's see.
11,
2,
so
7,
13.
13, 14, 12. So use your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It is 13-0. This is a team we just lost to 5-0.
It got those insurance runs I was talking about.
Yeah. I feel a lot better now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 13 instead of 11. Well, Cam would like another chance here. There is just one out, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Steve
Well,
grounded out.
he will get a chance. He's on deck. Next pitch is going to be popped up. And that's going to be a tough play. Shortstop and the center fielder and right fielder, and the center fielder makes the catch. That was a good play.
Yeah,
it was kind of in the
little run right there.
Little triangle. I don't know if you remember in Rogers, a shortstop made a play over his shoulder with his back to home that
Made
was
it look easy.
incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if he hits a home run here, I don't even know.
I mean, we're going for the full week of free chips and salsa Wednesday.
Keep getting texts about weather in Springfield now. My wife's, I'm here, and she's there by herself. She don't like storms.
Well, you know.
Sweetie, just go to Edmond. It's always a good time.
Oh, that's a good time to talk about
Oh, yeah.
somebody's birthday, isn't it?
It is Brandon Clark's birthday. I meant to say something earlier, and I forgot. We need to celebrate when we get back. Since we're not there,
Yep, we do.
we won't celebrate. But
We think he's 37, 38.
I think he's a couple of years older than that. I'm going to say it's the big 4-0. I'm going with the big 4-0. I don't know. Maybe he's listening. He can tell us. I don't really know.
I don't know either.
You know, speaking of AD, I will say, I was thinking today about we were in EOC testing and how much support we get from our administration, you and Mr. Clark, and my lovely wife, with just everything that we get as coaches. Community is very supportive of our athletics. It's amazing. And I've always said I think athletics and academics go together.
Right.
Some people would disagree with me, but I think it helps the culture of your school.
Got a pinch hitter here.
Who we got batting here?
Gage.
But our community votes every time we have a bond issue or tax issue. They support the schools, which is obviously very important. EOC, did you have EOC back in your day?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't ever remember. It used to be called something different. What was it called? Do you remember?
No, it was always EOC. No,
No.
EOC came along. Yeah.
No, it's something else when I was teaching. It's the same thing, but now it's going to bug me.
We didn't take the map in high school, did we?
I was told Brandon's not even listening. Here we are bragging on him and telling him it's his birthday, and he's not listening. That's disappointing.
That is disappointing. Somebody run into the office and tell him we told him happy birthday.
Gage is batting. I don't know how many at-bats. Is this his first at-bat this season?
I don't know the answer to that.
I don't either. It's okay. I feel like he may have had one more. I could be wrong, though. But he's coming up with 2 outs now. Weldy's running at first, and the first pitch is going to be a change-up high.
I don't think that was change up.
You don't think?
No, I do not.
I put my glasses on it. My depth perception is a little off. I don't have quality glasses here. Maybe we can get an eyeglass, not eyeglass, but a sponsor for sunglasses. The 1-0 pitch to Gage is on the way, and it's taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm thinking this strike zone's going to get much bigger right here. That would be my guess.
Then the next pitch is going to be swung on. It's going to be popped up. And first baseman's in foul territory, and he is under that one. He's going to make the 3rd out of the inning. And after the El Puente bomb by Adam McKnight, it is 13-0 going to the bottom of the 5th. All right, here we go to the bottom of the fifth. The Eagles leading this one 13-0. This is as good as we've seen anyone throw for us this year. He is really throwing well, pounding the strike zone. Even when he misses, he's not missing by much.
Hey, yeah, I'm telling you. We're not. But his curveball is breaking. His changeup looks electric. He's hitting his spots.
Baseball's
working ahead.
Baseball's a weird sport. It's a team we just lost to 5-0 2 weeks ago.
And it was a pretty good game. But like you said, I mean, it was 20 degrees outside. It was raining.
Miserable day to hit. And it was just miserable day to play. Miserable day to live stream.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
I mean,
next pitch is a weak swing right to Cameron Miller at short, and he's going to throw to first for the 6-3 putouts, 1 up and 1 down. And the crowd goes crazy as Gage catches the ball at first. One up and 1 down. 2 more outs. And where are we going tonight? What's it called again?
Walk-ups, maybe?
Walk-ons.
Walk-ons.
Yeah. Next pitch is going to be grounded to Cameron at short. That's a really good play for out number 2. He caught that one going towards third base, threw across his body. You could just – the confidence in our team right now is so high. You almost wish it was district time.
Yep, no doubt. We're hitting
We
stride.
got a long ways to go in the season, but, man, the confidence is high. And the Platte County people are literally picking up their stuff. Excuse me. There's 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch is going to be a fly ball to center field to Adam, and it is deep, and it is caught over his shoulder, and that would be called a no-hitter. That is a 5-inning no-hitter. They only had 1 base runner on a throwing error. But that's going to be a no-hitter for Andrew Larson.
That's awesome.
And you know what? I got to call the last one.
You
Colin
did.
Kelly at Liberty about 4 years ago.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Good for him.
Eagles, how do you explain that game? Eagles hit the tar out of the ball.
Yes, they did.
Larson threw. Honestly, that's as well-pitched game as we've had anyone throw all year.
Absolutely.
We've had some guys throw well, but he dominated the strike zone from the very beginning of the game. Eagles going to win this one 13-0. We will. I don't know what time we play yet. You can be looking on social media for tomorrow. I know we play 2 games. Don't know what time, but that was a dominating performance by Andrew Larson and the Eagles. 3 home runs.
Let me see if I can get it game time here. I think I might have
I think it depends on what some of the other teams do, doesn't it?
No, I think we're going to be the number 1 seed in our. I think
True.
We play at 1.
We play at 1?
Yep.
Okay. 1, and then I think he said if we lose, we turn around and play again. If we win, we play at, I think, 6.
Yep, I think that's right.
I think that is right.
Yep.
So, fortunately or unfortunately for you, I don't know how you want to look at it. We will be back tomorrow.
Yep.
Doing the live stream at 1 o'clock. Don't forget to go to El Puente. Well, actually, we got to wait till Monday, don't we?
Till Monday.
Till Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Do you think we could call and give them a heads up that says
your business is about to boom because there's 12 listeners listening on live stream, and all 12 are going to be going to El Puente. So keep that in mind. So we'll give them a heads up. Let us know you're going to El Puente. And they are about to mob, and they are mobbing Andrew with the no-hitter.
That's a great performance right there.
That is a great performance for sure. All right. We will – you got anything to say?
Nope.
Well, happy birthday to our boss.
Yep, absolutely. Happy birthday to Brandon.
It is actually Dr. Clark, right?
Dr.
He don't
Clark.
really like us to call him Dr. Clark, but
No.
it is Dr. Clark. All right, we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.